there. Thank you for taking time to join me on the mat again today. I'm very thankful and grateful that you're here. So, what do we do when we're feeling powerless and a little out of control? That tends, when we have that powerless feeling, a little bit, things are out of our control, it really affects our nervous system, kind of sending us into a state of perpetual fight or flight, and giving us this overwhelming sense of unease in our body. So it's really vital during these times to find a way to regulate and calm our nervous system down. And one of those ways we can do that is to increase our prana, or life energy flow in our bodies. So that's really what today's practice is about. We're going to be moving a little bit, especially with our breath, and hopefully increase just a nice overwhelming, nice sense of well-being. So I hope you enjoy the practice. Today you might want a blanket or some blocks just to help support you in your practice. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and start on our backs. So let's find our way nice and easy onto the back, making ourselves really comfortable. Use any support you like just to help you in your practice. Sending the legs out long, arms by your sides, and when you're comfortable, close your eyes. Settling in here, just take a nice big breath in. And a big breath out. Again, take a big, nice, cleansing breath in through the nose. Let the belly fill. And exhale, let everything soften, melt back onto the earth. Feel free to take a couple more here as you let the body soften, releasing gripping, releasing holding. Eventually letting your breath settle into a nice, even, regular rhythm. And we use the next few moments here to just simply check in and notice the different areas of your body that may be holding tension today. Scan your body, feeling the sensations you may notice. Always remembering to never be judgmental or critical here. We just want to take a little check-in, like we're taking inventory. Not looking for anything to label good or bad. Just notice. Eventually bringing our awareness into the breath that we arrived with on our mat today. Just notice its quality, where you're feeling the breath. So as we bring our attention to the tip of our nose and draw our next inhale, feel the cool air enter that nostril, going ahead and noticing as you take that breath down into your belly today, where the breath wants to go. Where do you feel your breath in this moment? Feel all those sensations around your breath. And we'll begin to draw the breath in deeper. Taking an inhale, slowing that breath down a bit, and taking the breath down into that low belly, letting the belly expand. Exhale. A little bit of control here, softening the belly, expelling the breath out, maybe drawing navel to spine a bit, squeeze the air out. We'll come into our balanced breath pattern today, equalizing our inhale and exhale. Take a nice breath in. Use a mental count here if that helps you, maybe 3, maybe 4. Exhale, 3 or 4 on the way out. Find a pace and pattern that works for you so that you're not straining for that breath. Notice any areas that are tight around the breath pattern, any areas where it's feeling stuck or staggered. Relaxing into those places and smoothing out your rough edges today in your equal breath. We'll stay here for a few more cycles. Nice, slow, steady inhale. And a nice, full, complete exhale. A couple more here. And after your next exhalation, we'll just release that control of the breath and we'll let the breath go to a natural rhythm. A cleansing breath might feel good here just to get us started to move from stillness into movement. So take a nice big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, release it out, and begin to start to wiggle those fingers and toes, maybe circling the wrists and ankles. Maybe you'd like to take a little stretch overhead, reach the arms out, just get long, point the toes, reach with the fingers. Getting nice and long here, stretching the body, getting long in your waist. We'll take a nice breath in here, and as you exhale, draw that right knee into your chest, give it a little squeeze here. And we're just going to circle. Keep the hand on the knee and just circle that knee here. Getting into the hip a little bit. Nice slow circles. Then go ahead and grab back behind that thigh with both hands, drawing that thigh in. Flex the foot, and we're going to begin to press out on that heel, reaching the heel for the ceiling. Remember, the knee does not ever have to become straight here, but we're looking for some sensation in the back of our leg, hamstring, calf. So just continue to press up and out through that heel, toes pulled back, and maybe gently drawing that thigh up closer to you, taking it to your edge today. Just start to feel that opening and lengthening in the back of your leg. Take one more inhale here, and then exhale, bend the knee and place the sole of the right foot on the floor right next to your inner thigh there, or knee of the left leg. We're going to reach those arms up above our head, and we're going to press into the right foot, rolling a little onto the left side. Right hip lifts up and off, turning onto that left side and reach here. Keep pressing into the foot and get a little long here. So a nice little side stretch for our right side body, lengthening into the rib cage, the waist. Take another breath in and exhale, release yourself back onto your back. Go ahead and straighten that left leg. Take a big breath in, exhale, squeeze your left knee in. Hold it in nice and close, and then start to make some circles with this knee. Noticing the sensations in that hip joint here. Sometimes we're feeling a little stiff or tight there. Just kind of giving us an indicator of how that hip feels. And then we'll come to that stillness. Both hands grab behind the thigh, flex your foot, and go ahead and press that heel up towards the ceiling, toes pull back. Come to that edge where you begin to feel the lengthening happening in your hamstrings, the calf muscle. Gently drawing it in. Again, not looking for end range of motion here, just looking for sensation. Keep the jaw soft here. Sometimes we tend to tense up here in the neck. and the jaw. See if you can soften. One more breath. And as you exhale, bend the knee and place the left foot down on the earth. Right inside your right leg. Reach those arms up. Press into the left foot and now rolling onto your right side. Keep pressing into the foot as you reach long and notice where you can feel some nice stretching in your left side body. Nice big breath here. And exhale, roll back onto your back. Hug both knees in and give yourself a little hug here. Roll those knees around on that low back. Let's find some sensation in that low back today. Check in, say hello to that sacrum. And then you can go ahead and find your way to seated, either rolling to one side or rocking yourself up. Find a nice comfortable seat here. I'm going to turn to the side today just to show you how we're going to do this next little bit of movement here. So finding a nice easy seat, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to inhale the arms out to the side, and as you exhale, cross your right arm over your left. Crossing those elbows, give yourself a big hug. Hands come to the shoulders, draw the shoulders away from one another. Elbows are lifted up towards shoulder height. Stay just like this, or if it's within your practice to maybe draw those forearms up or even wrap the hand around into an eagle bind here. Any one of these is perfectly okay. So wherever you are today, on an inhale, we're going to lift our elbows up, arch a little into that back. As we exhale, we're drawing forward, doming and bending over, chin to chest. Inhale. Rise, extend, exhale, come forward, bend, flexing into our spine. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. This time we're going to inhale, bring it up. Exhale, unwind, arms out to the side. Good. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, now left over right, other side. Give yourself a big hug here. Shoulder blades draw away from one another. And again, maybe staying here, maybe going up for the bind. If you have that bind, move the hands gently away from your face. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coil in. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, unwind those arms out to the side. Take a breath in. Exhale, rotate the heart to the right, come into a twist. Both hands float down. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, gentle twist here. Maybe gaze back, couple breaths. Inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, just twist out over the other side. Big breath in to lengthen. Exhale. Couple cycles of breath here and the twist out to the left. Wonderful. Inhale, come forward, just unwind. We're going to make our way onto our hands and knees here. Just give the hips a couple sways as you settle in, finding a nice little table here. Maybe dip into a cow, sway the hips in the cow with the belly dropped. Maybe round into a cat, take a couple sways in cat. Good. Go ahead and take a little child's pose here just for a moment. We're going to take it wide. We're going to have wide knees. We're going to walk the fingers out a little bit and then sink back. Stay up on the fingertips if that's agreeable to you, and let the belly sink between the thighs, forehead, heart melt, and just sway side to side here. We're just here for another breath or two. And then go ahead and inhale, glide yourself on up into table. We're going to take that right knee and we're going to draw it forward in between the hands. Place the foot on the floor right between the hands. Tuck the back toe and lift the back knee. And we're going to walk ourselves to the side of our mat today. We're going to turn the toes in slightly, heels out. Slight bend in the knee here. And we're going to inhale up halfway. Exhale, we're going to soften and fold. A couple breaths just like that. Use your hands. Press into the floor. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands can be on blocks here if you need that support. Please use it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, and let's dangle here. Maybe give the head a shake. Let's let all the tension drain out. Let those thoughts dribble out onto the earth and let them float away. Hands can stay on the earth here. They can walk back to be even with your feet. We're going to lift our sit bones up and away from one another here. And notice where you feel sensation in the legs here. Inhale up halfway. As you exhale, slightly bend into the knees. Nice long spine here, neutral spine. We're going to inhale, press into the feet. We're going to rise on up. And as we exhale, we're going to pivot our front foot towards the top of the mat, bend into the knee, and settle into Warrior Two. So make your little adjustments as you need to. Notice that as you turn out to the mat, the pelvis is going to turn a little bit forward. Allow for that. Try not to crank that back, left hip back, and really dig into the sacrum there. We want to be easy on that low back. So settle into your Warrior Two here. Maybe peek down, check your alignment like we always do. Knee in the middle of the foot there. Soften your shoulders, reach with the fingers. The inner thigh here is act as if you're drawing that inner thigh up into your femur. Nice strong legs here. So we're flowing today here. We're going to start out slow. We're going to go ahead, flip the front palm and inhale up into a reverse, keeping that front knee bent. Gazing up under the arm again, your choice, maybe straight, maybe down. Breathe a couple cycles of breath. Take a breath in here, starting to release as you exhale, straighten into that front knee and come forward into triangle. So the right arm down, left arm reaching up. You're welcome to support yourself on the shin or the thigh. Remember, it doesn't matter how far down we go. Just getting long, wrist to wrist here. And a couple breaths here. We'll inhale, we're going to rise up. We're going to pivot the right foot to the side of the mat, pivot the left toes to the back of the mat, and come into Warrior Two, back of the mat. Same thing here, settling in, checking in with our alignment, finding comfort in that pelvis, making sure we're not feeling any pinching, any really grinding into that sacral area here. Soften shoulders, soften jaw, inner thigh drawing up and in. Notice what your breathing pattern is like here. Flip your front palm and inhale, reverse. Remaining here for a breath or two. Can you feel some kind of sense of opening in this part of your left side waist? Breathing in, starting to come out as you exhale. Bring yourself forward, straighten into the knee, and come into triangle on this side. Reaching up, maybe looking up if that's agreeable on your neck. So we're going to inhale and come on up, and now we're going to flow through all of those poses with our breath. So let's come to center. Take a breath in here, and as you exhale, turn that front toes and bend into Warrior Two. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, straighten, come forward into triangle. Inhale, rise up, pivot to the back of the mat. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise up, pivot the feet. Exhale, Warrior Two. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise, pivot back of the mat. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Let's do that all one more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two, top of the mat. Flip the palm, reverse, inhale. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise up and pivot. Exhale, warrior two. Flip and reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, come to center. Go ahead, turn the toes in, heels out just a little bit. Exhale, hinge from your hips, draw the heart forward, come back into a wide leg forward fold here. Let your head and neck go. Let's soften the neck here. Soften the face and head. Let yourself hang here. Notice if this one feels any different from when we first did it a couple minutes ago. We're going to inhale up halfway. We're going to bend into this right knee. Walk the hands out underneath that right shoulder. Inhale the right arm out, coming into a twist towards the top of the mat. A breath or two here. As you inhale, take your next exhale, let the hand float down, and just sweep to the back of the mat, bending into the left foot, hands under the left shoulder. Inhale, left arm out and up. Take a little twist this way. Nice, nice, smooth, even breath here. And now we're going to flow with that little pattern with our breath. Take a breath in, exhale, sweep and bend to the top of the mat. Inhale, open, exhale, sweep to the back. Inhale, twist. Exhale, sweep to the front. Lift on the inhale. Exhale, sweep to the back. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, sweep to the front. Inhale, turn the heart. Exhale, sweep to the back. Hands plant. Inhale, lift, twist. Go ahead. Inhale, exhale, come to the front of the mat, pivoting up on the toes and coming into a lunge. We're going to drop the back knee and flatten that back foot. Inhale, arms are going to rise up. And we're going to exhale and bring the hands back behind you. Grab opposite forearms here. Draw shoulder blades together, lift the heart. Take a big breath in and exhale. Maybe sink forward into those hips. Let that front left hip flexor open and lengthen. So take a breath in here. As you exhale, we're going to sink the hips back, straighten into the front leg, arms release and reach forward. Melting the heart out a little bit, pull the toes back, a non-supported half Hanuman here, but use the blocks if you need them. And a little flow here. Inhale, come back, grab opposite forearms, lift the heart. Exhale, hips come back, reach. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, lift that heart. And exhale, come forward, reach. Go ahead, let the hands come on down. Wonderful, everybody. We're going to go ahead. We're going to come forward, lift that back knee here. Keep the left hand on the earth. Reach that right arm forward. Inhale, sweep the arm all the way up. Exhale, down and around. Another big circle here. Inhale it up. Exhale, down and around. Last time. Inhale, reach. Hold here. Easy twist. One more breath in. Exhale. Release that right hand to the inside of your right foot. Drop your back knee once again. Turn your right toes out about 45 degrees maybe. And we're just going to sink here for a gentle lizard. If you're feeling very open and you feel you can get down on those forearms, you can certainly do that. Or just keep yourself up here, just getting into that inner groin and inner thigh there on that right leg. Breathe here, a couple breaths. Wonderful. We're going to slowly back on out. Draw that right leg back. Come back in. Set up for a wide leg child's pose. Knees go wide. Go ahead. Sink back. Keep the arms out long. Tummy melts between the thighs. The heart and forehead melt towards the floor. Big breath here. Spread the ribs sideways. Lift into the back of the heart. And exhale, soften. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go to the other side, everyone. We're going to inhale. Come on the way up and bring that left foot forward. Find that nice slow lunge. Make your adjustments. In fact, moving that right knee back a little bit if you need to. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bring the hands on back. Grab those opposite forearms. Shoulders, blades move towards one another. Elbows back. Lift the heart. Inhale. And exhale, sink down. Another breath in here. Exhale, release the hands. Start to straighten out. Reach the hands forward. Lean forward with that heart. Inhale, come on back. Exhale, reach, straighten. Inhale, swim those arms back. Go ahead, lift that heart. Exhale, reach. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Take it back. Reach. Lift. Exhale. Go ahead. Take those hands out in front of you and then melt them down. Bend into that front knees. Tuck the back toes. Lift that back knee. Place the right hand on the floor or a block. Reach the left arm forward. Inhale. Arm sweeps up and around. Exhale. Down and forward. One more big circle. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Inhale. Reach with that right hand. Nice long line of energy from wrist to wrist and from heel to crown. Checking in with your breath. Check in with that jaw. One more inhale. Exhale. Bring that left hand inside the left foot. Drop your back knee again. Untuck the toes. Turn the left toes out. And remember here again, maybe you stay up on your palms here, just gently maybe bending into the elbows to sink down. If those hips are craving a little bit more, maybe taking it down to the forearms. Just take it to that edge you feel you really need today. Notice how your breath is flowing. Notice if your jaw is still tight. Try to soften there. Lengthen out that right hip flexor. One more breath here. Go ahead, drawing it back. Wide leg child's pose. Once more. Big toes come together behind us as we sink down. Keep those fingertips up for a more active child's pose here. Let the heart, let the forehead melt down. Maybe just gently press into those finger pads. Notice if you can feel a little bit of sensation along those underarms. A little bit up onto that back body. And then we're going to inhale forward. We're going to separate the feet, glide the shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, come down onto the belly. Elbows are tucked in. Keep the feet wide here. Inhale, find a cobra. Exhale, lower. Let's find two more cobras here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nose to mat. Tuck each back toe. And take the arms long at your side, palms down. Even come up on the fingertips here. We're going to activate our quad muscles and lift our kneecaps up off the floor here. A little bit of back body work. Keeping the toes on the floor here. We're going to inhale, lift the head, neck, and heart a bit. Maybe float your hands up. Exhale, everything lowers. Inhale, lift, activate the legs, lift the head, neck, and heart. Exhale, lower. Inhale, activate and lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Hold here for a breath or two, for 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in and exhale, lower. Bring the arms forward, make a pillow. And we're just going to relax the feet, the heels fall in, and the forehead's going to rest on your forearms or your stacked hands for crocodile pose. Now, take a big breath in, fill your body, and then exhale and let yourself completely surrender onto the belly, supported on the earth here, and begin to notice what kind of sensations can you feel in your body? Can you feel the energy that's running through the body? Maybe you feel sensation in places that we weren't feeling anything at the beginning of practice. Let yourself fall into your breath. Notice the belly as you inhale presses into the floor, and so explore, where does your breath go when your belly cannot expand? Maybe you can feel the breath rising into the sacrum and low back. Just going to stay here for another couple breaths. Stay focused on the experience of your breath. Be curious where it goes. Be aware of this energy signature in your body in this moment. On your next inhale, gently lift the forehead up off your little pillow. Draw each hand back to your midrib. We're going to bring the feet back so that the tops of the feet are to the mat. We're just going to inhale and press ourselves to table here. And we're going to go ahead and gently move ourselves to seated. So find a nice comfortable seat here with the legs out in front of us. And maybe give those legs a little shimmy shake if you'd like. Or maybe a rock side to side. I always like to elevate my hips when I'm seated on the floor. It just feels a lot more comfortable and supportive to me, so I certainly encourage you to please do that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take the left foot and we're going to place our legs so that the foot's out by the edge of our mat. Draw your right foot in and place the sole of the foot onto that inner thigh here. And just let the right knee fall out. Heart comes over that left leg. We're going to inhale the arms up and exhale, drawing the heart forward, hinging from your hips. We're going to come into Janu Sirsasana, head to knee pose. Drawing the toes back here, come forward, slight bend in the knee, very micro bend, and come to your edge where you notice the sensation in the back of that left leg. We want to breathe softly and easy here. See if you can sense if the neck is in line with the spine. Our next inhale is going to just let us back out of that. Go ahead and lift that right knee up, keeping it to the inside of that left thigh. Give the knee a hug. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, come into a twist. Let that right hand come behind the right hip. Nice twist here. Maybe gazing back over that right shoulder if that's comfortable on your neck. Continue to flex the toes of your extended left foot and belly breathe here. Big breaths down into that low abdomen. Exhale, navel to spine. One more breath in. Exhale, come around. We're gonna just twist gently out to the left here. Come into just a little counter, maybe lean a little bit into that gentle twist to the left. And then come on back up and let's switch out. Right leg's gonna go long. Again, taking the foot to the edge of our mat so the leg is just slightly out. Left foot comes in and tucks in next to that right thigh. Flex your feet, heart over the right leg. Inhale, arms are gonna sweep up. And exhale, bring it forward. Remember, straight spine. And then rest the hands. Those hands can come to the earth or your leg, whatever's most comfortable. And even though we're trying to keep the spine pretty much straight, it's okay to let the shoulders straight forward a little bit, let them relax. We keep flexing our foot and noticing the sensations in the back of the right leg as we breathe. Slow, steady inhale, full, complete exhale. Let's let our inhale bring us all the way back up. Go ahead and help that left knee up, setting the foot right inside that right thigh. Give that knee a hug with the right arm. Inhale, sit tall, exhale. Let's get into that twist on this side. Left hand comes behind, our heart rotates. Allow rotation when you come into twist. Let the pelvis rotate a little bit as well. Keeps that low back from getting cranked up. So just breathe again, belly breath. Inhale, belly moves out. Exhale, the belly pulls in, navel to spine. One more inhale. And then exhale, let's go ahead and counter out to the right. Let the hands come down, maybe lean a little bit over. Just take a breath here. And then come on out. I'm going to send the legs back out. I'm going to remove my blanket here. Scooch my bottom up. I'm going to come onto the back, but before we do that, we're going to take one quick little core activator here. So keeping the knees bent, grab the back of your thighs and draw the heart forward and up. We want to keep this action in our back rather than letting ourselves dome and kind of sink and collapse into that back. We want to keep that neutral spine with a little curve, heart lifted here. And we start to lean back onto the tailbone and maybe we float those feet up here. Keep the hands on the back of the thighs here for support, a little bit of a baby boat here. You're welcome to maybe release the hands if you're feeling like you can activate. Hold here. We don't want to lose integrity in the body though. If you start to dome, go ahead and support so you can keep that heart lifted. And then we're going to take a nice big breath here. And we're going to slowly start to release. The legs go long with control. Come about halfway down, hold for 3, 2, 1, and release down onto the floor. Oh boy, maybe you can feel that belly. All right. Let's go ahead and bend our knees here. Take a couple knee sways side to side. Rock it out on that low back. And then let's go ahead and find our pigeon. Nice little hip opener. I love pigeon. Let's go ahead and bring that right ankle over the left knee. Keep that left or right foot flexed here. Drawing the left leg up. Wrap the hands around, through and around to the back of the thigh and draw it in here. Soften your face. Maybe close your eyes here. Settle into sensation in the right hip. A lot of us tend to hold our tension and stress in our hips. This is such a nice way to kind of work it out there. Take a nice breath in. As we exhale, we're going to release the left foot to the earth and just let that right knee continue to cross on over, and we're just going to let our legs cross here. We're going to take the arms up towards the ceiling, take a breath in, and as you exhale, cross your right arm underneath the left and give yourself a hug, much like we did at the beginning of our practice. Just resting here, like we're doing a little eagle pose on our back on the floor. Maybe give yourself this sense of comfort by giving yourself a hug here. We do have the resources deep within us to get us through these challenging times. Especially when you take time like this to nurture yourself, take care of yourself. We're going to go ahead and we're going to let those arms flower open to a T. We're just going to hip hop the hips over to the right, just an inch or two, and then let the knees fall over to the left into a nice twisted root here. Your gaze can fall out over to the right if that's comfortable. But as always, I encourage you to follow your own intuition. Your body is wise beyond measure, so please follow whatever you're being guided to do here. Even if this twisted root is a little bit much, you can always unwind the legs and just stack the knees if that's more comfortable. There are never have-tos in our practice. It's all about letting our inner guidance show us the way. On an inhalation, we're going to draw ourselves back to center. Go ahead and bring the hips back to the middle of the mat. Unwind the legs, and we'll do it on the other side. Let's find pigeon. Left ankle comes to the right knee. Flex that left foot. Draw the hands through and around. Lift the leg, and let's gently, gently draw that thigh in towards us. I always like to remind myself and remind you as well that we want to release areas where we're holding tension and we really don't need to be having that tension there, especially in our face, in the jaw, maybe the shoulders, even the throat. Release those areas, just take a scan there. Soften, and then bring that awareness into the left hip. Feel that edge of sensation, sending our breath there. Letting the inhale help to create space, the exhale softening into it. Breath in, And go ahead, exhale that right foot down onto the mat. Let the left knee continue to come on over and just cross the legs. Take the arms up to the sky, breathe in, exhale, left arm comes under the right this time. Give yourself that little bit of a hug. Maybe close the eyes here. Maybe feel a sense of comfort. Feel compassion for ourselves. Feel compassion for those we love, our communities, maybe even the world at large. Giving everything around us a warm embrace. Let's go ahead and flower the arms open. Hip hop those hips just over to the left and go ahead and let the knees drape over to the right. Falling into our nice twisted root on this side. Again, following the wisdom, intuition. Where does our gaze want to go? Let ourselves relax back, soften into the twist. Let your inhale, go ahead, bring those knees on up. Hips return to center. Let's send the legs long, one nice long body stretch here. Let's go ahead. Take a nice big long, reach with the fingers, reach with the toes. Take another big breath in and exhale, curl yourself in. Bring your nose to your knees. And go ahead and release the head and neck back and just circle the knees out here. One last moment of awareness and attention onto our low back. And then find your still point. Breathe in and exhale your legs long on the mat, arms straight down by your sides. Go ahead and make your adjustments. Maybe a little tuck of those shoulders underneath. Find a beautiful, comfortable, relaxed surrender here. Breathe in one more time. Big breath in. And exhale, let yourself go. Melt back. We'll start at the crown of the head and like a wave, we'll move down to the body, relaxing our entire body. Moving down into the forehead. Softening the cheeks. The eyes, the jaw. Soften the throat. Relax the shoulders back. Moving down the forearms, into the forearms and the palms and the fingers. Relaxing all the muscles in the chest and between the ribs. Soften the belly. Relax the pelvis. Release the hips. Move the wave down into the thighs, into the knees, letting the legs get heavy, down into the shins, the calves, the ankles, to the feet and out the toes. Surrender back. Feel the earth underneath you. Sense how the earth just rises up and holds you completely, so you can let go and just be. Just be with the sensation that you feel in your body. Notice your prana flow now, your life energy. And just rest in that experience. encourage you to stay here in your Shavasana for a few more minutes. Staying with the sensation of breath, the sensation of your prana. Coming out only when you're ready. I thank you so much for taking this time to nurture yourself, to help us regulate our nervous system, to hopefully increase our sense of well-being. It's always an honor to share time and space with you. As I draw my hands together in front of my heart, please know that the love and light that's in me sees and honors that beautiful divine light and love in each one of you. I thank you again so much for sharing practice. Until we see each other again, Namaste.